Today we will discuss about reflection from a plane surface. Yes, so reflection from a plane surface. Okay, so here we consider that the first one is a reflection from plane surface. Reflection from a plane surface. Okay, we already know that reflection concept. Okay, so next one is a reflection from a plane surface. Okay, so here we consider that so this one is a mirror. It means a plane mirror. So one side is a reflecting surface, another one is a polished surface or opaque media. Okay, so here, so this one is an object. Yes. Okay, so incident rays or incident on this plane mirror. Then what happened? So these light rays are reflected. Okay, so these light rays are reflected. And here we consider that this one is also incident ray. Okay, and the same path we will get a reflected light ray. So this reason, so this one we consider that a normal. Okay, then what happened if we extend these light rays? Yes, okay, if we extend these light rays, then here we get a image. Yes, so this one we consider that object and this one is a image. Okay, so distance between object to mirror we consider that 1 centimeter, and the distance between mirror to image is also 1 centimeter. Yes, another one diagram is there. Okay, so here, so plane mirror, so this one is plane mirror, and here we consider that so this one is an object. Yes, okay, so this object is placed in front of a plane mirror. Then what happened? So here we will get the image. So before we will get image, okay, so we will draw a incident ray. So this one is incident ray, and here we get a reflected ray, and this light ray is perpendicular to the plane mirror. So this reason, so this one we consider that a normal. And here another light rays is incident on this reflecting surface. Then what happens? So this light ray is reflected. Okay, then here if we extend this light rays, and here we will get the image. So this one is an image. Okay, so here, so this one is object and this one we consider that image. Okay, so here we consider the distance between object to mirror. So object to plane mirror we consider that 1 centimeter, and a plane mirror to image also 1 centimeter. And here, so size, it means height of image we consider that h, and here also we will get so this height also h. Yes, so here, so this one is object and image. So size of object is equal to size of image, and the distance of object is equal to the distance of image. And this image is always upright. Image is always upright. It means here we will get a virtual image. So virtual image is always erect. Yes, the same thing. So this one we consider that a virtual image, and this image is upright. So distance between object to mirror is equal to distance between mirror to image. Yes, and this image is formed beyond this mirror, otherwise other side of a mirror. Yes, so this image is formed beyond the mirror. Yes, why? Because object is placed in front of a mirror, then we will get image beyond the mirror. It means another side of a mirror. Yes. Okay, another one. Suppose here we consider that this one is a mirror. It means plane mirror, and here we consider that this one is an object. Okay, so these two we consider that incident light rays. Yes, then what happens? So these light rays are reflected in this direction. These light rays are reflected. Then what happens? So these light rays, it means if we extend these two light rays, and here we will get a image. So this one is object and this one is a image. Another one, suppose, so this one is object and this one is a mirror. Yes, okay, so these two we consider that incident light rays. Yes, then what happens if we extend these light rays, and here we will get a image. Yes, object and the image. Yes, next one, the next concept we will consider a two plane mirrors. We will consider two plane mirrors. Okay, so single plane mirror is there. Yes, so here we get a object. It means here we consider that this one is object and this one is image. It means one object, one image is there. Yes, suppose if we consider that two mirrors. Yes, we consider that two mirrors. Yes, so these two mirrors are placed parallel to each other. Two mirrors are parallel. It means in between angle theta we consider that a 180 degree. Okay, so two mirrors. So this one is the first mirror and a second mirror. So this one is second mirror, and here we consider that so this one is the object. So distance of object from the first mirror is 1 centimeter. From second mirror also we consider that 1 centimeter. Then here these two we consider that incident ray fall on a first mirror. Then these light rays are reflected. If I extend, so these light rays, okay, so here we will get image. So this distance of image from the first mirror, so that is 1 centimeter. The same thing here, these two we consider that incident light rays, S, and reflected light rays. If I extend this reflected light rays, and here we will get a image, and the distance of image also we consider that 1 centimeter from the second mirror. Okay, and this first image is virtual object of a second mirror. From if you consider that first mirror, so this one is a image. If you consider that a second mirror, so this one is a virtual object. Yes, so this one is a virtual object to this second mirror. So distance of this virtual object from this second mirror is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So distance between virtual object to second mirror. So total distance 3 centimeter. Why? Because so first centimeter and the second one, and this one is a third one. Okay. So here we consider that incident ray. So these incident rays, so it means these rays come from this virtual object. Yes, then what happened? So these light rays are reflected. Okay, if I extend these light rays, yes, so here we will get the image. So this one is a third image. Okay, so this one is a image of a virtual object. So this one is a image of a virtual object. Yes. Okay, so distance of this image. Okay, so distance of this virtual object is 3 centimeter. The same thing, so distance of this image is also, we consider that 3 centimeter. Yes, in the same way, so this image is a virtual object of a first mirror. So before we consider that this one is a virtual object, first we will consider that this one is a virtual object for a first mirror. Okay, so this one is a incident light ray. So this incident light ray come from a virtual object of a first mirror. Yes, so this one is virtual object of a first mirror, but image of a second mirror. Okay, and these two light rays are reflected if extend these light rays, and here we will get image. So image distance from a first mirror, image distance from a first mirror is 3 centimeter. Why? Because so virtual object of a first mirror is a 3 centimeter. So 1, 2 and 3, so 3 centimeter. So this reason, so this image is a form from first mirror is also we consider that 3 centimeter. Again, so this one is virtual object of a second mirror. Again we will get one image, and this is also virtual object for a first mirror. Again we will get another image. It means here we get a number of images. When two plane mirrors are placed parallel to each other, so here we get a number of images. So this number of images we consider that infinity. Yes, if we place two mirrors are parallel to each other and object placed in center of these two mirrors, then we will get a infinite number of images. Yes, okay. So next one, suppose we will consider that another one diagram. So in this diagram also, so plane mirror are placed parallel to each other. Yes, so here already placed two plane mirrors are parallel to each other. Another one diagram is there. So this one is a first mirror, and here so this one is a second mirror. Yes, so these two mirrors are parallel to each other, and here we consider that object. So this one is a object. Okay, and this one is incident ray, and here also we consider that this one is incident ray. So this one is first mirror and this one second mirror. Then what happens? So this light ray is reflected in this direction, and this light ray is also reflected in this direction. Then here if we extend this light ray, and here we will get the image. Again here also if we extend so this light ray, and here we will get the image. Yes, in this condition, so two plane mirrors are parallel to each other, and the number of images we consider that only two. Number of images, it means total number of images. Two. Total number of images are 2. Okay. So next one, another one. Two plane mirror are placed perpendicular to each other. Another one condition, two plane mirror are placed perpendicular to each other. Yes, two plane mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other, it means in between theta we consider that 90 degree. Okay, so here So this one is a first mirror. So this one is a first mirror, and another one mirror, it is placed perpendicular to first one. It means in between angle 90 degree. Okay, so first mirror and this one is a second mirror, and here we consider that a object. So this one is a object. Yes. Then here, so this one is a incident ray, and this one is also we consider that incident ray. Yes. Then these light rays are reflected. Okay, so light rays are reflected, and here we consider that a normal. Why? Because so these two light rays are perpendicular to mirrors with respect to each other. So this one is a normal ray for a first surface, and this one is normal for a second surface. Surface means here we consider that a plane mirrors. Okay, and here if you extend this light rays, okay, so here we will get image. The same way here also, so this one is a image. So object and these two we consider that a image. When two mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other, and here we get total number of image is only 2. When two mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other, and here we will get 2 images. It means the number of images are only 2. Okay, so number of images we consider that 2. Another one diagram is there. It means another one condition. Suppose if two mirrors, okay, so this one is a first mirror and this one is a second mirror. It means if you extend these two mirrors, it means the two mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other. Then we will calculate a number of images. Okay, so this one is an object S. So these two we consider that incident light rays, reflected light rays S, and here if you extend these light rays, and here we will get image. The same thing here also, if extend these two light rays, and here we will get an image. So this one is first image and this one is the second image. Okay, so this image, first image is virtual object for a second mirror. First image is virtual object for a second mirror. Then we will get image here S. So this one is image S. So this image is formed by the virtual object of a second mirror. And here, so this second image we consider that a virtual object for a first mirror. Virtual object for a first mirror. So this reason here also incident ray and reflected ray. Okay, if we extend these two light rays, then here we will get an image. Yes, so here total number of images. So total number of images 1, 2 and 3. So two plane mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other. In between angle we consider that a 90 degree. Okay, so here we will get only 2 image, and in this condition or in this case, so here we get a total 1, 2 and 3 images. Okay, another one condition, suppose two plane mirrors S, two plane mirrors are placed in between angle is 60 degree. It means angle between two plane mirrors is a 60 degree. Okay, angle between two plane mirror is S mirror, it means theta is 60 degree. Yes. Okay, so here we consider that this one is a first mirror. So this one is first mirror and this one is a second mirror. Is first mirror and a second mirror, and in between angle is 60 degree. In between angle is 60 degree. Now we want to calculate number of images. How many images are formed when two plane mirrors are placed in between angle is 60 degree? Yes, in between angle is 60 degree. Okay, we want to calculate a number of images. Okay, so number of images. So one formula is there. So that's one is n is equal to S. So 360 divided by theta. N is equal to 360 divided by theta minus 1. Yes, n means the number of images. Number of images is equal to 360. It means a total 1. Circle we consider that 360 divided by theta. Theta means angle between two plane mirrors minus 1. When we consider that minus 1, if n is a even number, when n we consider that even number, then here the formula, we will consider the formula n is equal to 360 divided by theta. If n is even integer, then we will consider that formula 360 divided by theta. Suppose if n is odd number, if n is odd, then we will consider that formula 360 divided by theta. Okay, so here two mirrors, in between angle is 60 degree. We want to calculate the number of images. Okay, so number of images n is equal to 360 divided by theta. So theta means angle between two mirrors. So angle between two mirrors 60. It means 0 0 get cancelled. Okay, 1 and 6. Okay, so here we consider that 6. Okay, so 6 we consider that even integer. It means even number. So this reason, so our formula n is equal to 360 divided by theta. Yes, so 360 divided by theta, already we will get a 6. It means 6 minus 1. It means 360 divided by theta minus 1. Okay, so 6 minus 1. So here we will get a 5. It means a total number of total number of images is 5. Is suppose another one, if n we consider that an odd number, it means suppose if two plane mirrors are placed in between angle is 120. In between angle is 120. Okay, and here we want to calculate a total number of images. It means n is equal to 360 divided by theta. Okay, so n is equal to 360. Angle between these two mirrors is S 120. 0 0 get cancel. 1 and 3. Okay, so here n value we consider that 3. But here we consider that two conditions. One is symmetric, another one is unsymmetric. Okay, suppose the object placed exact 60 degree from a first mirror and the second one is also 60 degree. So this condition we consider that a symmetric condition. It means so this one is a theta 1 and this one is a theta 2. Okay, so here theta 1 is equal to theta 2. So this one is a symmetry. So this one we consider that a symmetric condition. Okay, if you consider that this one is a symmetric condition, why? Because angle between object to first mirror 60 and object to second mirror also 60. So this reason symmetric condition. If this condition is symmetric, then only here we consider that formula n is equal to 360 divided by theta minus 1 divided by theta minus 1 in symmetric condition only. So that's way 360 divided by theta, already we will get 3 is a odd number. Yes, so our condition is symmetric. So this reason total number of images, total number of images, it means image is 3 minus 1. It means only 2. Suppose another one is unsymmetric condition. Another one is unsymmetric condition. Suppose here 2 mirrors. So this one is first mirror and this one is the second mirror. Okay, so object is placed 30 degree from a second mirror and a 90 degree from a first mirror. 30 degree from second mirror, 90 degree from a first mirror. Okay, so here theta 1 is a 30 degree and theta 2 we consider that a 90 degree. Okay, so total angle. So 30 plus 90. So total angle we consider that 120. Yes, then n is equal to 360 divided by theta. Yes, n is equal to 360 divided by theta. Theta, it means 120. Theta is 120. Then what happens? So here cancel 1 and 3. Okay, so total number of images we consider that 3 and here total number of images are only 2. Why? Because so this one is symmetric condition and this one is unsymmetric condition. Okay, so this one is a symmetric condition and this one is unsymmetric condition.